Good day. The state television company of Western Armenia represents the most important events of these days. Today's broadcast. Let's discover the natural beauty of Western Armenia, the epic Mount Kato. Armenians of the Ottoman Empire in the French School. 270 American army vehicles were removed from Syria. The murder of an Armenian civilian by the Azerbaijani sniper at the presence of the peacekeeper was a moral slap in the face of Russia. Ashot Harutyunyan. The Armenian Church of St. Gevorg in Mardin Derik province of Western Armenia monitors Muslim women. Kremlin reports on the preparation of the Putin-Pashinyan-Aliyev meeting. Yerevan and Baku have not yet been confirmed. The exhibition dedicated to the 20th anniversary of the International Franco-Armenian Friendship will be held. Mount Kato, at the altitude of 2,950 meters above the provinces of Sarnak and Van in Western Armenia, was photographed for the first time by the nature lovers. According to the legend, even Alexander the Great could not overcome Mount Kato. Due to its natural beauty, the mountain have become one of the favorite places of nature lovers. Winter is harsh here. The top of the slopes of the mountains are covered with a thick layer of snow, and in spring, along with the awakening of nature, a heavenly view opens. Thanks to the rich vegetation, the slopes of mountain receive the most beautiful colors in nature. Tourists come here both from the inside of the country and from different parts of the world. Dear compatriots of Western Armenia, you can also visit the cradle of our ancestors, including Mount Kato, where you will definitely meet a fabulous natural beauty never seen before. My aunt Margaret wanted me to be sent a Catholic nuns school to study French. My grandmother wanted me and my sister to study at a Musbarian school, where girls from rich and good families of Skifar attended. As for my aunt Aranica, she thought that all this was pointless, and she suggested to the elder to give him to an appreciated tailor, and the younger, wise and obedient, temporarily live at home. At the end of the 19th century, in the fading Ottoman Empire, French mission schools were often the clear choice for a society opening up to Europe. Read the full material on our official website. On November 7, American forces removed a convoy of 270 vehicles from their base of Harabfat Airport in the Hasaggeh countryside, which flew through the Al-Walid border, crossing into northern Iraq. The Mayadin satellite station notes that this is one of the greatest operations to remove American military vehicles from Syria in recent years. Local sources indicate the convoy consisted of 150 trucks and 120 trucks carrying carts. Car belonging to the Democratic Forces of Syria ensured the safety of the convoy. On October 25, trucks carrying Syrian oil, in turn, left Syria for northern Iraq and flew hours before that 79 military vehicles, most of which are Nord vehicles, took off from the Harabfat airport to the Al-Walid border checkpoints in the direction of Iraq. On Western Armenia TV, Ashot Harutyunyan, director of Shushi History Museum, spoke about steps aimed at developing Armenian-Iranian relations, mistakes made in a diplomatic sphere. He added, "It is important to conclude a military-political alliance with Iran as soon as possible and settle relations with Russia." He mentioned the murder of an Armenian civilian by the Azerbaijani sniper, showing that Azerbaijan ignores the peacekeeping mission in the territory of Artsakh, at the same time not fulfilling the provisions of the Trilateral statement signed on November 9. The Serb Gevorg church, built in 1650 in the Derik province of the Mardin province of Western Armenia, is watched by the local Muslim residents. This is reported by the website of the Turkish service Voice of America. The source reports that these Muslim women, considering the church to the holy for them, clean the territory of the church and monitor it. After the genocide committed against the Armenians, the church building was confiscated by the Turkish state and used for many years for various purposes. When the number of Armenians in Gevorg began to grow again, in 1957, the church was sold to the local Armenian community. Restored in 2004, the church was reopened, but since only 2 Armenians lived in Derik, the church remained without a parish, and for many years, a resident of the same quarter, Khatum Chachur, took care of him, who however was unable to continue this business in the future due to an old age and illness. After Chachur, according to the primary source, the local women took over the church again. Zakaria Sabuncu, the last Armenian in Gevorg, is the only person who comes here to Akhtamar. In an interview with a correspondent of the Voice of America, he stressed that a few years ago there were 7 churches here, of which only 1 remained. A Kremlin spokesman said on Sunday that a trilateral meeting of the heads of Armenia, Azerbaijan and Russia is being prepared in the format of video conference. Russian state agency Interfax reported that a trilateral meeting is planned to be organized at the beginning of this week, when neither the press secretary of the President of Russia nor Interfax specifically reported. Official Yerevan and Baku have not yet confirmed this information from the Kremlin's press secretary. Moreover, a few hours after Dmitry Peskov's statement yesterday, an interview of the Armenian Prime Minister of Republic Television was published, in which he stated that at the moment there is no agreement on a meeting on November 9. Official Baku has not yet responded either to the statement of Vladimir Putin's press secretary or to the message of Russian Foreign Ministry. It is not known exactly when the trilateral meeting will take place. Instead, some details of the agenda of the upcoming trilateral meeting are known. An exhibition dedicated to the 20th anniversary of the Franco-Armenian Friendship will be held in the Frank Bellevue. This exhibition tells about the association created on the basis of solidarity with the victims of the terrible earthquake of 1988. The exhibition covers the main points of the book published in November 2020, Armenians in the Heart of the French, which describes what contributes to the development of French-Armenian friendship. To participate in the exhibition, you can go by train. A bus from the city of Kyiv-sur-Yvette will also be provided. The exhibition will be held on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Friday, on Wednesdays and Saturdays from 10 to 6. Address Ferme de Villelevi Street 91. Now the Armenian folk melody Tsolak dance. The full video is available on our official website. This was all for today. Goodbye.